Seems alright. Hello, this is Ian from VarietyGamersUK, and this is me doing a very long tournament, because this one is going to be a bit of a bitch. Very much so. So, we are doing Ultimate Battle Simulator for Tournament Tuesday, and I do, in fact, have brackets sorted. So it's going to be a very short one, so if people don't watch it, or they don't get to it. They don't get to it, pretty much. So, first off, we're going to go to Sandbox. And considering there's so many categories and so many units, we are doing, basically, armies against each other and seeing which member of that army is going to be better and who's going to go through. And then we might have one big battle between all the units at the end. I haven't really decided, but we'll see. So first off, we have... It's going to be easier considering there's only 8 teams. So we're going to have Catapult versus Cavalry. So we probably know who's going to win this one. So let's give the Catapults a bit of a chance. And we'll have the Cavalry charge from this castle. This is basically going to be how it goes the entire time. It's going to be a battle over the lake. So, let's start and see how this goes. I haven't actually done the thing. We'll still put the prediction in, even if there's no one around at the moment. So that is like the main part of this. So let me just get my Streamlabs in the background. And create a dashboard. On Streamlabs. So, start prediction. Who will win? Catapults or Cavalry? I feel like it's a foregone conclusion, but... Oh wow, 30 seconds is now the minimum. Okay. We will put for an hour. For a minute, not an hour. Flip. Wow. So there we go. Start prediction. Catapults or Cavalry? And yes, my computer may look like it's struggling a little bit. It is a wee little bit. On the lowest settings, but it should work fine. So once that bar's gone, I am going to launch the offensive. Well, it might take long enough to... Oh, I can start anyway. Actually, thinking about it, it can load in because I need to press K before the battle starts anyway. That's if the game just like crashed. I'll be honest, I didn't test this yet. Oh, there we go. Loading units. So, up rid of castle, we have the knights, or cavalry, and on the other side of the battlefield, well, the units are still loading, so there we have our cavalry. They always put them in the castle as well. Okay, so we also have catapults. So let's start the battle. So here come the catapults. And here come the cavalry. So let's see how this goes. Well, cavalry are already taking damage. Apparently the catapults are already fighting them. Oh wow. That is a lot of rocks. But you'd think the cavalry would get close enough, but not entirely sure that's going to happen. So apparently something else happened to the cavalries. Since the catapults themselves have only killed about 69, 70. It's probably splash damage or something. They nearly managed to get there though, cavalry. I feel like catapults may win now. Christ. Well. So, Team 1 catapults are victorious. Wow. So let us switch out and we will choose prediction outcome. Prediction outcome was, in fact, catapults. So catapults move through. I kind of expected the cavalry to do quite well, but catapults might go all the way through, which will give the medieval army a chance if they rain death like that. So what we're doing now? Go into the bracket. I need to add that to home, I really do. There we go. So, catapults won with 120 points because apparently they only killed 120 enemies, so... Oh, I got to start the tournament first, there we go. So, catapults won with a score of 120. So, cavalry 0. So... Heavy Knights versus Catapults next. I don't think the Heavy Knights are going to stand up to a chance. I think Kanora's going to win this entire thing. So, that is that battle done. So let's get the next one up. Archers versus Spearman. I think you'll find the, I'm pretty sure the amounts change depending on the units, so, yeah, as you see. So, we're going to get the most powerful units of every army to fight each other. So we've got Archers versus Spearman as the second. So in a second I will put up the prediction. And we'll put the submission period up to a minute because I don't think 30 seconds is long enough. And I don't want to rush people into making predictions. So here we go. Prediction is up. Feel free to predict for whichever side you feel might win. Right, so let us start the battle. Because we know it takes a while to actually load, so... and it goes really quiet for all of a sudden. Until it does load. Which last time made me feel like it had actually crashed. But it didn't. So the units are loading. So a minute is pretty much plenty of time. I might even put it up later on. We'll see. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to look into that one actually. So while it's loading, I'm going to quickly look into something. This is Ultimate Battle Simulator. Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. Like last week's, but no elephants yet that I have seen. Don't really know why people don't get channel points to start with. It's weird. Don't know how to find out. Okay, so let's go straight back to the battle because it's not going to work. So I don't know why there's only 249 spearmen, but you know. But apparently maybe I need to move them away from the castle a little bit. But it should go the same way, whichever the case. So we have got, just for you, B. McIntyre, I think you may have missed the period. Yep, they are swayed drunkenly in the wind. These are spearmen. Over there, across the area, are some archers who do you think will win? As I send them to their deaths. One of the armies, anyway. You missed catapults against cavalry and catapults destroyed, because I suppose there was 250 catapults. And apparently they fire really quick in this game. I don't know why there's only 249 spearmen. Charging in a disorganised mob like that. I'd bet archers in real life. Yeah, I don't know what these guys are doing. Oh, they are actually going. I would move the camera, but I think it's in a... I think the camera's waiting for them to actually move. It usually moves by now. So they are approaching. The archers have killed about 20 spearmen up to now. And I bet that one spearman was going to make all the difference. So why? Let me just check cinematic mode. There we go. Is the camera actually going to move at any point? Or? They're wading across in a single file line, and the archers are wading out to meet them at close range to the lake. Who's running these armies? A rabid chimp? I'm not entirely sure. Cinematic mode doesn't help us with who's actually winning. The camera for some reason is broken as well. It's not actually doing anything. Well, there we go. That's probably why, WSD. Camera usually does itself, which is useful. So yeah, I feel like the archers are going to win this one. Are they just drowning? I don't think so. I think they're actually getting shot by arrows. Well, the archers are victorious. I definitely don't think that extra one would have made a difference at all. I had a feeling that some of these would be pretty one-sided, but that was the stupidest battle I've ever seen. Are you sure there was no elephants? If this game didn't have such limitations, I'd actually be able to make them as big armies against each other, but it's only got like 8 teams. It only does it in teams. You can't do it like tabs where you can just place the units, which is a shame. So the archers won, obviously. You thought that was the stupidest battle you've ever seen. Wait until the catapults fight again, which I think is next, actually. Choose outcome. Archers won. And next we have... I think I know what we've got next. So you're probably about to see the stupidest battle ever. Heavy Knights versus Catapults. Are you sure this is the stupidest battle you've ever seen? Be McIntyre. I don't think the number that the game gives, like, the army straight off the bat helps, to be fair. So we've got heavy knights versus catapults. Just wait until you see stupid now. I don't mind spearmen versus archers, that's been done in real life, but blind stupid spearmen versus archers marching through the middle of a lake, that sets some kind of record. It's this map. This map is basically one massive lake. It's alright, you're about to see the stupidest battle ever. There you go, prediction has started for the next battle. Lakes are fine, Hannibal used them to great effect. So this time we have catapults, which apparently the by the way, 250 is the recommended amount of catapults the game gives, so you can imagine why this is going to go really well. So, you want to see a big battle, a stupid battle, you're about to see the big stupid battle. You think that last one was bad, just wait until you see this. Oh, I will, like I'm going to do with tabs, I will figure out like proper numbers and stuff at some point, but... Oh, just wait. Right, so we're going to start and see how bad this battle goes. I've got a feeling the catapults in this game aren't fully realistic, B. McIntyre. Just pointing that straight out. I feel like I might need to move the first army as well. And wait, I don't know. It's the second. Oh, the second army might have a problem actually. There might not be as many catapults because they're next to that castle. I need to move them away from that castle. I think that castle seems to break the units. So 205 catapults. It's probably a bit more fair. To be fair, are we ready? Oh man. Right, let's start the battle. I'm sorry, B. McIntyre, I'm really sorry. Oh man. I'm gonna have to like actually move the units around the map and actually remember to do it. Well, the catapults are also going into the lake. That's a lot of catapults. There must be a massive rock pile behind them for an arrow somewhere. There was a castle full of rocks. Just you, Avy McIntyre. I stand corrected. This is the stupidest battle I've ever seen. Just wait, you haven't seen anything yet. Just wait. At least the camera's working this time. But the knights seem to be doing a better job than the cavalry were doing. Maybe. Look at all them rocks. I tell you what, what? The heavy knights are not doing the worst job so far against catapults. Then again, the cavalry got 1 cavalry to them. Oh man. I know what you mean. Oh man. It's alright. The catapults only killed 82 of them, apparently. I don't know how the other 225 died, but... Oh man. Probably drowned, yeah, under all the rocks. Right, so catapults were victorious. This is the... As you know me, I stick with the random numbers that they give. For some reason they decided to give 250 to catapults. And only 1 to certain heroes, so... It is a ridiculous number of catapults, but... I've definitely not played this one enough to know what the best number of everything is yet. So, that is the prediction for that one. So, the next battle is... Archers versus Footmen. And we'll put them in it for that whole catapult battle to sink in. So right, with all the other armies, I'm sure the catapults are going to get destroyed by some laser tank or something. Because there's a load of weird races like Evil and World War II and Heroes and Fantasy that these will have to actually fight against. So for this one, we've got Archers versus Footmen. Archers should be that one. Footmen, like the guys who greet royalty at the castle doors and fetch their chamber pots and all that. I feel like they're basically... I don't know. I don't know how to suggest it. What race are you? Evil and you? World War II. Well, unit category. I mean... I think you just check other on the fourth one. Right, let's see who wins. We are going to slightly move that arrow away from the castle because the castle seems to give them trouble spawning in. And we'll move the archers a little bit down the hill as well. Here we go. We're going to try and stop them from removing units. Try. Footmen, I'd assume, are basically a lower version of heavy knights. So they'll basically be... I was going to say footmen. That's not the answer you're looking for. Basically be lower level knights than heavy knights. Maybe in something like chainmail armor. There we go. Yeah, basically like chainmail armor or whatever. Apparently the hill is in a bad place. That hill is awful. I need to find a better place for the main army. Right, we'll restart this. We'll restart this one because it's not. That's not going to be a fair fight, really. Probably. But we're going to restart that one anyway, because there wasn't enough footmen to even remotely stand a chance, I don't think. So, we're going to actually move the second army off the castle thing, because it spawns them awfully. And removes half their army. There we go. Now there should be 250 of each, and we shouldn't have the problem of the castle defeating units. I just thought it'd be nice to have castle assaults, but it doesn't seem to work with the unit spawn, because if there isn't enough space, it just deletes them. Based on the game mechanics I've seen, unless you place the melee thugs directly behind the ranged team, it's already over. Yeah, it does seem to be that. But, you know what would be funny? Archers versus catapults. Which will probably be the next fight. Now you're talking. Well, I've got like two choices for continuing after this, because I was only going to do medieval, but if you would rather me continue with this game instead of... My other plan is to go to Street Fighter and have some, like, just fighting ones. That's a pretty long one. I should probably just stick with this and do the heroes instead. Right, so we have 250 footmen versus 250 archers. Oh, I know. You both are, so that's fine. I enjoy it. I have done the prediction, haven't I? Yes, I have done the prediction. That's alright. And your snotty comments are generally accepted. Are very happily accepted. So I feel like the camera isn't going to move again for some reason. So let's see how this goes. We have the footmen charging across the field. I don't actually know how to raise the camera, which is a plus. Try to go left and right. Maybe doing that. Oh yeah. So the arrows are firing. At an amazing rate. The footmen seem to kind of be closing the distance though. Kinda. Can they get there and actually do some damage to the archers? Oh, the footmen have actually killed an archer. So there is actually a battle going on here. I still think the archers might win, but, well, most likely are going to win. Still getting peppered without arrows. Apparently there's no friendly fire. But the footmen gave it a good try. The footmen are the first people to hit the archers. So the archers scored 250. And the footmen 26. So now it's for the final matchup. I feel like I'm just going to stick with this because it looks fun. Still look like ants wading through gasoline. Yeah, pretty much. So now it's for the ultimate medieval fight. And I suppose you've seen the units, so yeah, let's exit to menu. Then while it's exiting to menu, choose prediction outcome, archers. And start a prediction. This is going to be the final for the medieval side. Who will win? Catapults or archers? And I'll give you a minute to decide while I set up the next one. Yeah, look at all the weird stuff I can be able to do later on. We can get more elves for you, B. McIntyre. Or more elephants. So catapults. So we're going to have two ranged armies against each other. Send elves against the catapults. Yeah, I'll definitely have to do that. So, right. Let's see how this battle goes. I think we're all pretty much sure how it's going to end. I'm betting catapults based on the assumption they might tank more damage. I'm betting catapults even though I can't actually bet. Just because, well, I'm not actually going to say anything on it, but since I can't even bet in it, there's not really much point me saying. But I suppose I should, just so people don't think, oh, you changed your mind last minute. I think catapults just because of range. Just solely based on range. And the fact there's probably 250 of them and they do a lot of damage. There certainly appeared to be no difference in rate of fire. Yeah, I know. Alright. Here we go. It just depends if the archers can even get in range. Oh, they can get in range. The archers can actually get in range. So it is actually going to be a ranged battle. And the archers, at the moment, this could actually be quite close. Jeez. We've actually got a battle. Holy crap. Well, this is not going the way I thought it would. I know. Who'd have thought it'd go this way? Well, apparently all historic tacticians did it wrong. You're supposed to take out catapults with bows and arrows. How did the catapults lose? Well, apparently, the VIP of the medieval army, yeah, they've built a really nice bridge. Apparently, if you want to take out catapults, get a team of archers of the same number. Oh, we all lost that one. Well, let me just put that in bracket. Jesus. So the catapults only killed 34 apparently, and the archers killed 250. And the archers won. As a British, you of all people should appreciate the value of a cluster of quality longbows in a medieval fight. Yeah, but even a longbow I don't think can fire and do as much damage as a catapult. But then again, they are quite long range. Right, so just get rid of that sec. Right, so for the next one, catapults do take like 20 minutes to reload if you're a rock rider. True. Also true, but an army of 250 catapults against 250 archers. That's at least 250 boulders if they hit. Note the if they hit. So let us actually finish the prediction. No one thought the archers would win, not even the guy hosting this entire thing. But they did. I'm betting the archers in that in real life. Ah. I don't think we'll ever know. That's the problem. So we are going to start the next sandbox, start the next unit category, which is going to be heroes. So we got Golden Knight, Chunk Norris. These aren't who's fighting at the moment, I'm just... Elven Huntress. There's one for you to vote for B. McIntyre. Soul Tyrant and Laser Knight. Chunk Norris, like Fat Chuck Norris. I think so. So, first battle is Laser Knight versus Soul Tyrants. And I have no idea what these units are either, so I have no clue. As you probably have no clue either. Who will win? Laser Knights. Pardon me. Or Soul Tyrant. I think that's the order in which they are actually in. Yeah, Laser Knight, Soul Tyrant. Here we go, the prediction is now up. Well, it will be if I press got it. There we go. Make your predictions, Soul Tyrant or Chunk or Laser Knight or Soul Tyrant. No idea what either of them do. This is the heroes category that fight with each other. I'll be honest, Laser Knight sounds like he could be quite powerful, but if the Soul Tyrant just outright drains the soul of the Laser Knight, who knows? I have no idea how this one is going to happen. Gotta go Team Laser. Well, yeah, I'm agreed there. Laser, we at least know what's coming. It's a laser. Soul, I suppose Soul Tyrant, we don't know if it is going to summon undead or whatnot though. So this guy, I'm guessing is the Laser Knight. So basically he's got a laser sword, it looks like. Oh, that could be the Soul Tyrant. Okay, so that could be the little Soul Tyrant. We don't know about the other one. I'm guessing it is the Soul Tyrant because of the skull on his shield. Well, it doesn't want to show us the other team. It just wants to show us this guy. So let's start and see what the Soul Tyrant or Laser Knight looks like. So here we go. Oh! It's a Jedi! The Laser Knight is basically a Jedi. Okay. So this guy is the Soul Tyrant. So, guy with flaming sword against Jedi. So we're going to just sit and wait for two doinks wade across a massive lake. Yeah, pretty much. Here we go. They're getting into combat now. At least now we know what technically a Laser Knight is. And no cool flips, because obviously not that kind of Jedi. Just knows how to swing a sword. Oh, so the Soul Tyrant run. Laser Knight is apparently French for a copyright infringement. Yeah, pretty much. Tell you what though, the Soul Tyrant won. well. Right, so the next one, the Soul Tyrant is in the next one as well. It's basically Emperor Palpatine, isn't it, this guy? He does sound proper evil. So we escape. So next choices you've got, since we've already done the first round of heroes, because I don't feel like this one needs the 3-round thing that we've been doing, because every single battle has been... I suppose I should have been doing it that way, but... yeah. I suppose you don't only want to watch the same army get wiped out once. I don't really feel like this game needs the 3 rounds thing. It's just taken me this long to realise I haven't been doing the 3-round thing. If they're all different armies, then it'd make more sense, but... I suppose being all the same unit. Unless it's elves versus archers or tanks or something, you can do 3 rounds of that. Yeah, I don't feel like, because of how this is laid out, I can't really like get a medieval army against another army, because you can only have 1 unit in an area, I think. Like, I'm guessing groups, yeah. Groups just makes another group of that unit. Elves versus Shermans. Right, so Golden Knight versus Soul Tyrant, and I don't think I've put up a thing about it yet. So the Soul Knight, 100% won. Or better yet, Elves versus Spitfires. Yes. That might happen. That might happen. So Soul Tyrant won the last one. I hadn't even finished the prediction yet. And then in this one it is Golden Knights versus Soul Tyrants. And I do need to put who will win, actually. Here we go. There we go. So we got Golden Knight versus Soul Tyrant. Go with generic Dark Lord this time. I can't say I blame you. I am going to try out that group feature in a little while, though, be McIntyre, so that might be entertaining. So, we have the Dark Lord. And we are ready. So we got Golden Knight against the Dark Lord. And yes, they are still fighting over a lake. I've seen the Golden Knight in action once. And he didn't do great. Because, well, I'm not going to say what I did because it'd give an inkling how I think this thing's going to go. The Soul Tyrant seems to be really quick at attacking. It's not really a good looking gold, is it? Soul Tyrant is victorious again. Oh man. So the victor is Soul Tyrant. Looks a bit more like a asparagus piss knight. Yeah, it definitely does. I feel like we're just going to play this until pretty much Hammer gets back. I do have some big battles I am going to put on later just to warn you both. Which you can vote if you... Well, you can't vote because it's going to be like 6 different armies. Unless you want to vote on certain ones. So obviously this is more everyone gets to vote day. So next we have Elven Huntress versus Chuck Norris. Get your ideas in your head now, and by the time you've figured out who you want to vote for, the prediction will be up. The thing I've got planned, I don't know if my computer will actually run it though. But it will be a big battle, let's put it that way. So we've got Elven Huntress versus Chuck Norris. And the prediction is up now. And we may as well start the battle. Don't know what I'm actually waiting for. Oops, walked away for a minute. Who is it this time? Well, that's alright. Who do you think's gonna win out of Chuck Norris and Elven Huntress? I can guess who you don't want to win. So I think we're staring at Chunk Norris. Go Chunk go, smother her in your many many chins. Let's see if it goes the way you want it to. Because if this is like an Elven Huntress out of Warcraft, she'll probably have a bow. In which she does. Huntress sounds a bit ranged though. Yep, it generally is. Yep, she's ranged. It's alright, she's missing a lot. But I've seen Chuck Norris in action before. I've never seen the Huntress in action before. there you go, B. McIntyre. Chuck Norris is a beast. Now the question is, Chuck Norris or the Soul Tyrant? That is the final. That was so gloriously stupid. I know. Oh my god. Chuck Norris is like some random skinny lady firing arrows randomly in the air until Fugger ran up and punched her in the face. Yeah, pretty much. Oh man. Oh man. So the next prediction is Soul Tyrant versus Fuggo. Dollar Star Sauron for the win. You never know. It's hard to tell sometimes in this. So we've got Poundland Sauron against Chuck Norris. Hey, let's see who wins. Oops. So just load in units and then we'll see who wins. So, B. McIntyre, shortly after this battle, we are going to test my computer's capabilities. So, this might end abruptly. We're going to see. But that's after this battle. We're going to have a giggle battle after this one, basically. So we go. They're running across the lake at each other. I understand you can't make omelettes without breaking a few dishes. Soul Tyrant's sword is still on fire, even walking through a lake. The lake's not very deep, is it, B. McIntyre? It's quite a shallow lake. Well, did you expect it to go that way, B. McIntyre? Apparently Chuck Norris attacks very rapidly. Right, so unfortunately you did not win that one. Chuck Norris is the overall king. Now Chuck Norris versus 250 catapults. Do you want me to do that? I will do that. I will in fact do that if you want me to do that. And I'll get you to predict it. Someone's upset. So I just got to update the thing. So Chuck Norris won the entire thing. I'm gonna have to get rid of that stream. So Chuck Norris versus 250 catapults. We will do it. I just have to save that. So, I will let you vote on this, B. McIntyre. You've asked for this one. Who will win? Catapults or Chunk Norris? You have time to put in for this one. Oh. Gotta go chump because it's funnier that way. I bet. I've got another one that I've got a few more that I'm gonna mess around with as well. Right. We've put this into silly mode now, B. McIntyre. Are we ready? Oh, loading units still. Okay. technically, we're not even putting him against the best that the Medieval have to offer, so that can go for the main tournament that is coming up at some point. It's basically going to be the best units from every category against each other in the one final tournament. So that will be the proper tournament. So let's start the battle. Oh god, this is going to be insane. This can be a friendly, yeah. We've got a few more friendlies to go that I've got ideas for. Jesus! Get all them rocks! It's like a chain gun of rocks! A machine gun of rocks. He's just gonna come up and just throw them about. Look at him go! This is what the internet was made for. This is going to be the highlight. And this isn't even part of the tournament. Oh, Jesus. This game is made for stupider battles than actual tabs. He's just punching them a lot at a time. Yeah, he is. And he's gone all the way to the back of the catapults to come back through them all again. Oh my god. There's going to be a few highlights from this one now. This is going to be one of them. All these silly battles are going to be highlights. There we go. It's just hidden behind a tree punching them all now. Trying to get a bit of cover. This is insane. We're going to technically see if he can actually be beaten. I don't think so. He's only got half the army to go. He's over halfway. Is Chuck Norris gonna win? Or the catapult's gonna hold their own? all them catapults just shooting him on top of the hill. Or firing at him. One man, 250 catapults, coming this summer in Chunkalypse, the gradual revenge of Chunk. The thing is, I feel like my other battle's gonna last nowhere near as long as this one, which is a bad thing, considering it's just one guy against some 250 catapults. And it's another chunk one. So it's another chunk Norris. I love the fact that the team name is Chunk Norrises. This is the longest lasting battle and yet somehow nearly the least competitive. Yeah, I know. It's still worth it. This was a great idea, V McIntyre. Always feel free to suggest something, because I'll probably do it no matter how stupid. He's trying to dodge all the rocks now. No. He's found some more catapults. Now he's going for the ones on the sea. The last 20 catapults versus Chunk Norris. This is going to end up being to see if we can actually beat Chunk Norris. This is actually going to be, let's see, I would not be entirely disappointed if we got to the last one and then it killed him. Oh no, I know the feeling. Right, so this is the next plan I had. So let me give you your points, because you did get points. I don't know, because it doesn't actually show hit points, so he did get hit a few times at the start. I know that for a fact. But I don't think there's a way of knowing how many hit points he took. He did! He took that much damage to me, McIntyre. He had half his hit points left. He only has over 1 million hit points. No way. Yeah, he's a millionaire. Yeah, he's got 1 million hit points. That was so much better than any right to be. Right, so it's alright, we've got some more competitions coming now, B. McIntyre. You've started something now. But we're only going to use the 2 armies we've got. So this one, green, is going to be Chuck Norris from now on. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to try and take out Chunk Norris, or shall we say, The rest of the heroes are going to try and take on Chuck Norris. So we've got Golden Knight, Elven Huntress, Soul Tyrant, and Laser Knight, all in the same team against Chuck Norris. So we'll have them all on this beach. All charging Chuck Norris. You are welcome, be back entire. You came up with this idea pretty much yourself. I did have other ideas, and then I decided, you know, this is going to be fun actually. Chuck Norris against the world. Starting off against the 4 heroes that he has beaten in the tournament. So, I will give Chuck Pilgrim versus the world. I will let you vote on this as well, B. McIntyre. So, Chuck Norris versus heroes. You know I've got to back the Chunkable. Yep. I do not blame you for backing the Chunkable. Right, so let's see who wins. Right, so let's start it. Here we go, roll in. To be fair, you know there's an elf on the other team. That's why you were going to back Chuck Norris. I feel like the main tournament may already be decided, but we don't know what else is in there yet. The man just punched 250 catapults in the face. Yeah, he did. But we also know they are not the most potent army that the medieval army possesses, surprisingly. So, there's a Tyrant. So, let's see how this goes. Here goes the Soul Tyrant. There goes Chunk. He punched 250 in the face. He did, but now we've got a Jedi. We've got Chuck Norris versus a Jedi. Soul Tyrant. Elven Huntress. And a Golden Knight. The Jedi is already down. Chunk has taken out the Jedi. The Golden Knight is down. Oh man. I mean, well. Oh man. Huntress sweating bullets around now. I'm in the future, Huntress is already down. Oh my god, Chuck Norris barely took it. Chuck Norris took more damage from the catapults than he did all of the heroes. Bloody hell. Oh man. Oh man. Just mowed them all, through them all, and then just punched her out in one shot again. Oh man. Oh man, Chuck Norris is funny. Funny thing is, if I put him against the medieval army, we know the medieval army would win. So there's no point us even doing that one, because 250 catapults it took him long enough to take out, and they did half his hit points and damage. So we're going to try something different. Chuck Norris versus other Chuck Norris. I mean, it's going to pretty much be the one that hits first who wins. We know that's going to be the case. I don't think they'll kill each other instantly, but I guess we could try it and see how long it lasts. So we'll get rid of all the others. Obviously there's no point voting on this one because we know it's all chances. That might get tedious, good point. Well, I've only started now, we might time. They might also do a load of damage. Because I have seen it for science to see how quickly a Chuck Norris can take down a Chuck Norris is a good idea, to be fair. We're never going to top Chungus versus the Pulse. Oh, I know. Well, we might. You say that, but he is into the final tournament. And the final tournament is between the best units in every category. We might get better than the Pulse, but it will be a while. At least we'll know how much damage Chuck puts out. Because if both chunks or one chunk dies pretty much instantaneously, we know he does a ridiculous amount of damage, which I assume anyway is the case. The fight might be closer, but I struggle to imagine anything being more insane. Oh. Error. Chuck Norris cannot fight Chuck Norris. Float value beyond infinity. Override of time-space continuum failed. There we go, McIntyre. They've already thought that one through. It's a good thing we tried it though. That is good. That is good. Right, B McIntyre, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We are actually gonna do it. We're gonna do the medieval army, even though we know they'll win against Chuck Norris. We're gonna see if the medieval army can actually do it. We assume they can. You know they will win. Have you been watching your own stream? Yes, and the catapults did half his damage on their own. That's why I feel like these guys can actually win. Just unfortunately, this game is kind of awful at placing things at times. There we go. So what have we got down here? We've got Spearman. We're going to make the fight quicker. We're going to have the... I don't know which ones are... These are the archers. So these should swap with a medieval footman. What's the makeup of the army? It's the entire medieval army against Chuck Norris. I'm going to give you a chance to actually vote for it in a minute as well. 250 times 6, so 1,500. This might absolutely kill my PC in the process. We are going to see. For science. So now you know the numbers. Let's start the prediction. So, Chunk's going to mow through that like an Yreon-driven car through a racetrack infield. Oh, we'll see. I'm going to go medieval army just to make this interesting, B. McIntyre. Obviously, I can't vote and give you points, unfortunately, because I would. But we will see how this goes. If we even get to the fact where they can actually battle. It's not about the points, it's about announcing the bets. It's true. Right, so are you ready for this, B. McIntyre? So, there's the medieval army. They have lost a few pults in the transition. Apparently there must have been a mountain or something around the catapults, so... Unfortunately, there are a few pults less, but it should be alright. So, are we ready for this, B. McIntyre? I'm assuming yes. Have you got your popcorn ready? This has great potential for farce. Let's see. Wait, I messed up. I didn't put them on the same team. Oh, that was a good start. That was a good start. Crisps, but yes. Right, let's put them on the same team, the medieval army. So they don't instantly start fighting each other. Fucking Jesus. So basically, I can beat the entire medieval army quite easily. Chuck Norris we still don't know, because Yreon is the master of making mistakes. Oh god. I would have watched everybody free for all. B McIntyre, that is next. That is actually next.
I be here.
Debbie and Emma surrender, ready to watch the whole medieval army against Chunk Norris.
Oh.
I've got some clips out of this already, some highlights. Because B McIntyre earlier said, I want to see Chunk Norris versus 250 catapults.
And Chunk Norris hit them in the face.
He did. No way Chunk doesn't win that one.
Let's see, Chunk against the butterfly bitch.
Are we ready?
Yeah. There's your PG rating. Hey!
Here comes Chunk against the whole medieval army. Look at all that. Chunk is fighting the cavalry at the moment. Just punching, knocking people off the horses, left, right and centre. We got the archers going in. Chunk's gonna punch some horses, baby. We got the archers and catapults. Pounding Chunk. And we got the whole infantry army coming in. Support the horsemen. The thing is, Chunk can actually push people away, but... Well, so there's one knight hiding behind the archers for protection. Look at all that rocks and arrows. Jesus. One man's venture to punch all of the medieval army. Look at that! It's proper medieval tactics. They're just swarming. I don't think Emma's seen anything as crazy.
I'm not.
I've done 2 tournaments. We've done medieval and hero. Chunk can beat everyone in the hero run. And then we tried Chunk Norris versus Chunk Norris. That went as well as you'd expect. The developers of the game dropped a fun little messaging for that. Error message. If he breaks through the catapults, your army is cat food. Oh, here we go. He's knocking knights all over the place now. The infantry army is not going to do much against him. And not the good stuff either, like bottom shelf brand that still has fish heads in it.
That's Russian standard.
Look at all them troops just flying. He's making a mess of all the troops now. So, Chuck Norris has already killed 337 units. 340 never mind. All them catapults is firing. still quite the army left at the front, but once he breaks through, that's... Luckily, he can only solo hit cavalry and catapults, it turns out. If he hits infantry, he can hit multiple. So if he goes for the catapults first, the archers are safe for a little while. He's got 1 million hit points. Chuck Norris has killed 693 at that point. Now it's gone up to 700, but... Do you think any battle could beat the catapults now, B. McIntyre? Got people flying left, right and centre. Oh, there goes a few knights. The ragdoll bodies. Yeah, it's great when infantry get involved. I think I've made B. McIntyre's day today with this game.
Not surprised.
I'm surprised my computer can survive 6 full medieval armies, to be fair. I suppose they are the recommended army size. Oh, there's not much of an army left. Not a melee army, anyway. I certainly never expected to see anything so idiotic and glorious at the same time.
Have you not watched our streams?
I know. Were you not there for the time I read a rant about someone licking a cake?
Was he there?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
there.
he was. Oh yeah, he said you don't get true ranters. It's a true rant.
Here we go, he's in the catapults. That was high culture.
I like to think of myself as a cultured individual.
This is a cultural phenomenon. This is concentrated stupid. Oh, there's still a spearman behind the catapults. Oh look, we've still got some spearmen left. The archers are panicking. These are great clips. These are going to be great highlights. And I, as a degreed professional, am stopping everything to watch it. I so love the dead catapults he leaves behind. Oh no! It is great. Oh man. I wasn't even thinking of going down the heroes today, and I'm glad I did. I feel like this game is a bit more stupid than Tabs, even. A totally accurate battle simulator. Just because the limitations make it better. Yeah. Yes, I think it is more far. It's far more brainless and broken, and therefore brilliant and better. Well, just look at this. If he manages to get through the catapults, he's won. The thing is, I assume, because catapults on their own did half his damage, so I assume the entire medieval army would be able to take him down. I'm not so sure anymore. The McIntyre might actually win his points because he voted on Chunk. There's about 100 more catapults to go before he's gotten through to the archers. But remember, the longer he goes, the less damage the other army is capable of doing. Yep, I know. I expected... Yep. But I assumed a big massive output at the start would actually take him down, but... Obviously, not necessarily. Oh, bless your innocent hearts. I suppose the catapults might do a big chunk of damage, so that might be why his actual hit points went down halfway. The rest of the army might do a lot less damage, to be fair, which I did not factor in. But we'll see. It's not the end yet. The archers are still raining death, as so is the catapults. This is where he wins with 1 hit point left. Oh, it doesn't look good for the archers now. I have to say that even if they were to take him down, this would definitely qualify as a textbook Pyrrhic victory. That's nice how it's pronounced. I do apologise if I mispronounced that, me McIntyre. I'm not entirely sure how to do that word. Oh, he's getting to them now. Oh, here go the archers. The archers are flying left, right and centre. Chunk Norris is indeed a beast. Look at them fly. McIntyre is he's having him. He's loving it. I can see how the tournament's going to end now. It's going to end with Chuck Norris against the entire armies of every single thing, possibly. Depending what else is in there. Literally lolling over here. It is great. So catapults must do good damage but have really low hit points, by the fact that the archers may have beat them earlier.
Nice.
Chuck Norris is victorious. Very nice call. Let us see by how much. Where is he? Where's Chunk? Where the hell is Chunk? He's hiding. He saved a few catapults for last. Like when you hold off eating a bit of your favourite parts of the meal at the end.
You do that.
Who does that? So now the question is, oh, I think I found him. He's over here somewhere, I think. You can't see Chunk House because he's standing right beside you. There he is. Let's see how many hit points he has at the end. 195,316 hit points left. Bloody hell. Oh man. I feel sorry for the tournament people. Oh man. Right, so let's exit to main menu. Right. Right, so what we're gonna... I'm not one to say I told you so. No way, that's totally me. Right, truce prediction outcome. Surprisingly, Chuck Norris beat the entire medieval army. Enjoy your 20 points for McIntyre, you did in fact say that. We're going to do one last battle between the remaining armies of medieval against each other, because we've already done all heroes versus Chuck Norris, because there's no point putting all heroes against each other, considering Chuck Norris destroyed them all. So we are going to remove Chuck Norris out of this battle, and we are going to place all the medieval armies for one massive free-for-all, and then we're going to call it there. This is going to be the climactic end. I'm just going to try and spread them out equally around the lake. So, unfortunately, there's going to be no vote to this one, B. McIntyre. But you can vote. Well, there is, but you will have to vote, like, just in chat. So we're actually going to put them all in the bloody lake, because, you know. Oh, we've already had the climax. This is just a cigarette after. Obviously, this could go pretty much any way, because my placement isn't great. So it's not exactly even either. We're going to make it as even as we can. That's probably the most even I can make it. So... Team 1, Team 2, that's fine. Team 3. Who do you think's going to win this one, B. McIntyre? So you've got the choice of Cavalry, Catapults, Spearman, Archers, Footmen, or Heavy Knights. And Emma, you can even vote if you will. I'll probably say Catapults. No, I mean, just say who you feel's going to win.
Heavy Knights.
Emma's going Heavy Knights. I'll say Catapults. And then this will be the last battle of the day. Because it's been a bloody good time up to now. And I've got loads of highlights to make now. So April's video is going to be long.
Well,
Favourite
moments. For me if I can go on all that cake.
True. Kind of like the Footmen after their showing against the Catapults, their speed seems to be an advantage. So B. McIntyre is going Footmen. So let's hope one of us is correct. So we're going Footmen.
I think it's going to be that team there, None.
Catapults, and Heavy Knights. What?
It's going to be that team there, you see, None.
It is. It's going to be that team there. It's going to be None. Right, let's see how the battle goes. It all depends entirely on who they decide to go for and who goes for who. So my placing is going to be a big factor, and we all know that's crap. So luckily, there's no mammoths or elephants to place because they're all at the same distance-ish. Eesh. Right, so we're looking at the lake. Eventually, some placing is going to be middle of lake. Yeah, pretty much. That's where I like fighting. I can't help it. Here we go. It's the placing. So are we ready? Because this is going to be hard for me to keep up with. So. So, the archers are nearly dead already. The archers and footmen have pretty much been devastated. Footmen are gone. The McIntyre's already out. Jesus. Archers are almost gone. No, archers are also gone. Catapults are the one with the most remaining. cavalry is still fighting a battle with Spearman, which probably not sensible, but the cavalry have the second highest number killed, so they must have hit the archers or footmen right off the start. But the catapults are pounding both the other armies. The catapult army is insane.
Look up where you wooden spoons.
So all the melee fighters are going for each other while the catapults just pound them all and molested.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. To be fair, 4 catapults did get murdered. I'm gonna have a look at the. I'm gonna look at the main menu where they're all placed to figure out what actually happened. Because archers and footmen disintegrated almost immediately. Them two just both instantly died. So where were the footmen were right next to the catapults and next to cavalry. So archers and footmen got instantly decimated by catapults off the start. That's what I get for backing a bunch of glorified bullets. It is. So, this is going to be the end of this one for now. And obviously I'll use these other maps later on. But obviously this is going to be the map for all the tournaments, for the first bunch of tournaments and whatnot. It's going to be the same as what happened with tabs. So World of Thieves is going to be seen a lot more until I've got through all the areas. So this has been Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. Thank you all for watching and taking part, and happy gaming.
Happy gaming.
Take care, and see you all for the next.
Thank you for joining us, V McIntyre.
Yep, it's been fun. And if you ever want to see Chunk Norris taking on the medieval army or catapults again, they're going to be highlighted later on. Right, take care, have a good day.